Believe it. We waited so long. So this morning at 8:10, you have a chance to be caller 98 and spin the wheel of pans. Win whatever pan it lands on, or maybe if it lands in the space where it's like a full cookware set.
What?
Damn. Yeah, dude, from Hexclad.
Rules.
Yeah. So happy Panuary, everybody. We're going to wrap it up big.
Oh, yeah.
With a big Panuary giveaway all this week. 8:10 this morning here on The Woody Show.
The Woody Show.
All right. Some of the trending news headlines. What do you got there, Greg Goring?
Well, another weekend of the NFL playoffs is in the books with the divisional round games playing out this weekend. So now the AFC and NFC championships are set. Got the Ravens, who pulled away from the Texans in the second half of their game Saturday.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be close at first.
Yeah, you're going to be hosting the Chiefs this Sunday for the AFC title.
Yeah.
That was a close one as well.
So, Ravi, you hate the Chiefs.
I do.
But you hate the Ravens even more.
Yeah,
do.
who do you hate more?
So does this mean that you have to root for the Chiefs, right?
No, I'm not. I'm just watching, not rooting.
Oh, just
I
a
don't
wash.
care.
You don't care?
You don't.
I don't.
You wouldn't care if the Ravens won,
'Cause I think the Ravens are going to win.
but you would be okay with that.
I'm not okay with it.
Then you're rooting for the Chiefs.
Okay.
I don't want to see the Chiefs in another Super Bowl.
Hold on. What team are you betting on?
The Ravens.
Okay, see?
Well, no,
So
that's
then you
that's
do
her
care.
money. No, that's
Yeah.
her money.
But
That's
like,
the smart money.
The Ravens look head and shoulders better than everybody left. Like the 49ers
True.
Yeah.
escaped
Oh, God.
the Buccaneers.
Yeah, that's an ugly
They
win.
lucked out.
Yeah.
The Lions looked decent, but I mean, there was no defense in that game. Just make it like
Yeah, that was
Baker
the-
Mayfield doesn't throw that interception at the end.
Well, no defense
That-
was certainly the Chiefs
That game's going to
and
overtime.
Bills game.
Yeah.
But
Oh
if
my
you have,
God.
I'm with Menace. If you have money on the Ravens, subconsciously,
Well, that's
you do
the
care
that's the
about
smart
it.
money.
I
Yeah.
get it, but then
Yeah.
you don't
Then you
want
don't
to
bet
lose.
it. Maybe you shouldn't bet it then.
Yeah.
I probably won't bet it. I will put all my money on the 49ers Lions game.
Okay. Yeah.
What have the lines opened up at?
Well, the 49ers Lions game they're saying is going to be the check down game manager ball.
God, that's
Between-
funny. That's what NFL memes
Yeah, I
say.
saw that was so funny because
NFL
like
memes
Jared
is
Goff
hilarious.
and Brock Purdy,
Yeah.
most of their passes are just these little check down passes.
Right.
Yeah, but hey, well, I guess whatever wins. I mean, they're in the NFC Championship.
There you go.
So it.
So right now the opening lines are Ravens -3.5 and the 49ers -7.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They just barely escaped against the
Yeah.
Packers.
Did you watch the Bills Chiefs game?
Of course.
Yeah, man. The Bills almost had it like five times.
Wide right,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, that is
Yeah.
so Buffalo. I mean, think
Yeah.
of all the wide rights that have plagued
Well-
that franchise.
Well, they could have just straight up won it too.
They
But-
could have straight up
yeah,
won it. You're
like,
right.
Many times.
Dudes just weeping in the stands.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
And
totally.
The tears.
the Bills Mafia, I've noticed it now for the last couple games. I saw some people making mention of it in the media. But like, what is with the throwing of snowballs as someone's trying to make a catch in the corner of the end zone? Like they're throwing full-on snowballs
Yeah.
at the receiver of the other team.
That's not cool.
You know, like that's BS.
Yeah. That's
And
utter
those snowballs
BS.
are ice balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not even worried about them getting injured. I just think from a competitive standpoint, like they should tell the crowd there should be a rule that if somebody throws something, and this could be from any
Like you're
NFL
not allowed
stadium.
to throw your cans or your, water
Yeah,
bottles
yeah.
or
Like,
any of that
nothing.
stuff.
Like, forget getting ejected from the game. Of course, that happens. You're never allowed back. But I'm saying if you throw something that interferes with the play, I think it counts as a touchdown.
Well, that's
Like,
ridiculous.
If it's
But-
in the end zone, and something from the stands hits the player,
and directly impedes him from catching the ball.
Yeah.
yeah, like if he gets smoked in the face with a snowball just as he's about to catch the
Right.
the pass,
True.
that's there you go, touchdown.
Touchdown.
At the very least, it should be first and goal from the 1 yard line. And
Like I would go for that.
Because
I
you know
wouldn't
what
give
does?
them a touchdown.
it turns all the other fans in every section against that person, and
Yeah.
maybe they die.
That's true.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe they
like
die.
total classless.
Oh, they were throwing snowballs like crazy at Mahomes after the game.
Oh yeah, he was having fun with it too. They were all standing on the sidelines like waving to the crowd because I guess the crowd was talking mad crap the entire game.
Yep.
So you got what? Ravens, Chiefs, and then Niners and Lions. Only their second trip to the NFC Championship in their team history. It's
I'm
pretty-
rooting for the
pretty incredible.
Lions through the whole thing. I would love to see the Lions win it all, but I don't think they're going to.
Well, we'll
It would
see.
just be cool to have a brand new first-time winner of a Super Bowl.
Not
Number one.
Not when the
Yeah.
Niners are in the equation.
Well, because that's Greg's
That's
team.
my team.
I know.
Yeah.
You know.
So, but I don't know. What do you think? Niners, Ravens?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're headed for a collision of the number one seeds, and then
Really?
the Ravens would dominate.
I'm
that
going
game.
counter.
I mean, they
Yeah.
dominated
Yeah.
them like crazy in
Yeah.
the regular season.
I'm going counter.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm going Lions, Chiefs.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
that would be an incredible game. Matchup because again, the Lions who've never won a Super Bowl.
Well,
That they're
historically,
in it.
the Ravens collapse. You know, they choke in big moments like this,
Sure.
and you're going up against a team that has nothing but experience in these situations, and you have.
And the NFL's going to be throwing the flags against the Ravens. You know it.
Oh, here we go.
You know it.
Here we
You
go.
know it.
Here
Yeah,
we
gotta
They
go.
want Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl.
Here we go.
That'd
You
be
know
epic.
they are. There's going to be some sus flags.
Well,
you
then
heard
how
it
do
here.
you? Then,
You
how,
heard it here.
then that flies in the face of the conspiracy theory about the colors of the Super Bowl logo for this year.
No, it doesn't.
Which are Niners and Ravens colors. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
That's what they've been
you're
saying.
right,
They said
you're
that's
right.
the script.
No, the script is the Chiefs getting back there because they've got 2 weeks to talk about Taylor Swift.
Oh God.
You heard
I
it
feel like
here.
that's toned
Right.
down.
Sus flags are going to be flying.
I don't think so.
Sus.
I
Losers
thought it,
blame the refs.
I was with you. I thought it was toned down until I saw them singing, the fans singing Taylor Swift songs in the arena, like footage that they were taking, like hundreds and hundreds of fans singing Taylor Swift songs as they're walking to their seats.
What, in Buffalo?
Yeah, I think
Probably
it was,
in
yeah.
Kansas City.
Yeah, in
What-
Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Because isn't that like that's just a trolling. I know like some of the stadiums have been playing Taylor Swift songs like like a troll.
Oh.
One person, if one Raven puts like their pinky on Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be called. Oh, Patrick Mahomes was grazed with a pinky. That's 15-yard personal foul.
There's a billion of those calls every season.
Every game.
Yeah, but
seems.
you can't deny the NFL would want Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl.
You're absolutely right, man.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
No, I can't deny that. But I don't believe that the NFL is rigged. I don't think there's a script.
I'm just saying, watch for it. Some suspect
Okay.
flags.
You heard it
I'm
here.
saying, a pinky call.
Oh, look, like in every game there are suspect flags.
Okay, but this is a high-profile game.
Yeah.
So they're really going to be magnified when there's the pinky call.
Okay, look for the pinky call,
I
guys.
will.
You heard it. You heard it here
You heard
first.
it here.
I don't believe
heard it
in,
here
in the
first.
script, but when they have to call New York, sometimes I go, okay, this is when they're going to decide where they want it to go.
New York's going to say, that was a pinky and a ring finger.
Yeah.
That's definitely 15
I mean,
yards.
the stuff that's on a replay. I mean, everybody sees it from a different angle, way slowed down and frame by frame. That stuff. That's
Look,
not.
you can cape up for the NFL all you want.
No, I'm not caping up for the NFL. I think they do a lot of dumb stuff, and they are the no fun league for sure. But I don't buy this whole we talk about it all the time. You know how many people would be involved in that?
Yeah. But
Right.
Oh,
it
they're
would be-
involved.
It
Right.
would be beneficial to all of them, though. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. That's why they would do it. That's why they would risk it.
Oh, yeah, the
Agreed.
the
You know?
Swift versus Eminem thing would be huge, because Eminem, if the Lions made it, Eminem would be there as well.
Oh boy,
Massive.
Look
I always
out.
love
I
who's
mean-
at the game.
Right.
That's why I tune in because of who's at the game.
Well,
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 the extra
very
promotion
excited.
they're going to get.
Yeah,
Because, who do
'Cause
the
of
Ravens
Eminem.
bring to the Super Bowl?
right.
Who?
Who?
a crab cake. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who? No one.
Someone
That's
from
who.
Someone from The Wire.
Who's Baltimore's biggest superstar?
Good question.
Cal Ripken.
I don't yeah, right. I'll bring Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Wait, who just bought like a whole block in Baltimore and then
Who?
it burned down? That was a famous
I don't know.
person.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who's the
Hopefully they'll
most famous Baltimorean out there?
What's a city I pay very little attention to? Baltimore.
Right. Whoever that person is, hopefully they're at the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Florida Governor Ron DeSantis dropped out of the presidential race, and he has endorsed former President Donald Trump. Simply said he doesn't have a clear path to victory, so why ask supporters to volunteer their time and donate their resources?
He's gonna be the VP pick.
So what happens
You
to
watch.
all that money that was donated?
Nothing.
I mean,
It
it
just-
doesn't get returned.
Just stays where?
I mean,
Well, no, but probably the party uses it, right?
I would imagine. That's a great question.
Because
I'll
he
look into
raised
that.
hundreds of millions of dollars. He
Yeah.
raised a ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, where is it now?
Where is it now?
Yeah,
If
well,
it's
the
not
money's
spent.
Yeah, the money not spent. Where does that go? If anybody knows the
question.
answer to that, hit us up on the text
It's a great question.
over to 22987. I would think it might go just to the party. Like they could use it
The
for
Ron
whoever.
DeSantis
Yeah.
party fund?
No, like
No.
for whoever.
Strip-
Like the
Strippers.
RNC.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe.
I don't
So
know.
now on the Republican side, it's just Donald Trump and Nikki Haley. So Ron DeSantis out. There's a company in India. It's called Vistex. They're an advisory service company, whatever that means. Big clients, GMC, Coca-Cola, and Yamaha. So it's a big company. And they're having this huge company party the other evening when the CEO and the president of Vistex made this big grand entrance. They were inside an iron cage, supposed to get lowered down onto the stage.
Don't remind me of you guys watched Howard Stern's movie Private Parts back
Kinda
in the
like
day,
that.
where like Fart Man was on the cables getting lowered down to the stage at the MTV Video
Right.
Music
Yeah.
Awards or whatever that was.
It's like that.
And
Yeah.
the cable snapped, like in the one scene, like at the end of the movie, there's like an outtake thing where the cable snapped and Howard goes like crashing to the to the stage.
Well, that's what happened in this case. In
Yeah.
real life, before that cage got lowered, it tipped over. The CEO and the president fell out. This is about 15 feet up. So the
Oh my God.
Like one
CEO
story up.
was actually killed in that accident.
Are you serious?
And then the president of the company is in critical condition. Apparently,
Oh my God.
one of the wires
Wow.
holding up the cage snapped.
Oh, no.
And they're still investigating. This all happened on the opening night of what was supposed to be a 2-day celebration of that company's 25th
That
anniversary.
sucks.
So everybody in
Yeah.
the crowd obviously saw it happen.
Here
right
it come,
before their
everybody!
eyes. Right. Big,
Hi, everybody!
like a rock
I
star.
would never
Yeah.
recover from that.
Jeez.
I would
No,
never recover.
because you're dead.
Well, not that.
Can't
I mean,
recover
if,
from it,
if
you're watching
you're a
it.
witness,
Oh,
that
yeah.
would never be out of your brain.
It's
Bort, what was the
incredibly disturbing.
who was the wrestler
Oh,
that happened to?
Hart.
Yep.
Oh, Owen Hart.
Oh,
Owen
yeah.
Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? He was on like some kind of cable system, right?
Yeah, he was being lowered into the ring during a pay-per-view, and the cable snapped, and he fell and broke his neck.
Ugh,
Oh, God.
jeez.
In front of everybody.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was brutal.
So can we all agree that these grand entrances are not worth it?
Not worth it, people.
Maybe just walk out
Well, every
on
time
the
I
stage.
see like Pink like doing her thing across the whole arena,
Flying in the air.
like, dude.
On the money thing, you can give the money to nonprofits or other candidates, your political party, or pay back debt, or keep it and fund your next run. If you're gonna campaign for another office or whatever, unless it was raised by a PAC, it stays with him.
Wow.
Interesting.
Luxury houses coming
pretty
at
nice.
you.
Man, maybe I should run for office with no intention of winning.
Raise all this money.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buy a big house. That's my office.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a write-off,
Nice.
too.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated is facing massive layoffs as Authentic Brand Groups terminated their agreement with the Arena Group to publish Sports Illustrated in print and digital because they had failed to make a $3.75 million payment. So that breached the licensing deal. So tons of employees were let go right away, and then others are going to be let go soon. And they say anybody who's still employed with Sports Illustrated for 90 days or more from here on out going to be laid off unless licensing issues get resolved. So the magazine's been struggling financially, and the future of SI is uncertain.
So
don't
can't
know.
somebody else just license it and keep it alive? I mean,
Yeah.
But I
Plenty of
mean, if
people have
they're
done that.
looking at it and it's not a solid financial investment, why would you
yeah.
bother?
But I'm saying you can make. I mean, I'm sure the digital thing is obviously it's not about print unless it's
Sure.
a swimsuit issue or whatever.
Right, yeah.
But if
You
it's
know.
not viable, why would you bother investing?
Right, I'm
in
saying,
it?
but I could see somebody out there going like, you know what? We'll make a run at keeping SI alive. Somebody will probably pick
We've
up the
got
torch.
money to burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody will probably
maybe.
pick up the torch and run with it. Like somebody who already has like some kind of, on the bubble sports brand or whatever, and they just take all their stuff and they rebrand it as SI. Like they take the name brand that everybody knows,
Yeah.
and you like it. Not that Barstool needs it, but just as an example, let's say it's like Barstool, and they were on the bubble. They could buy the SI brand, that intellectual property, and apply it to the stuff they're already doing.
It just
I don't
seems
know.
like
Like somebody might
I mean,
might find
maybe.
a use for it.
But Sports Illustrated seems like such an old-timey brand.
I
to
know.
me.
I feel bad now because I was applying for like the media stuff for the Super Bowl, and it lists all the events, and the only one that I didn't check was the Sports Illustrated event.
Yeah, but
I'm
don't
like,
you get a
what
free
else?
football phone by going to it?
Yeah.
They didn't say. They didn't say.
Oh God.
I always wanted that phone. I never got it.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't have a phone in my room.
I
figured this
wanted
is a way to get
That's
it.
My football phone.
So there was one year I asked for Sports Illustrated because I saw
Just
the
for the
thing on
phone?
TV that said that was the offer.
No
And I was
way.
hoping my parents would sign me up in that time and I would get the football phone.
Never did.
And I never got it.
That
I got
sucks.
it like a different year, and I
Yeah.
forget what I got, like some bag,
Oh,
something like
dude.
that.
Wait.
And I loved SI,
Yeah.
but my parents always took the swimsuit issue.
No.
Oh yeah, too
Yeah.
racy. Way too racy.
Did you get
My
a
stepfather, I'll be taking this.
Did you
Yeah.
get a Garfield phone at least?
No.
No.
What about the hamburger phone?
Yeah, the hamburger phone.
Or like with the Mickey Mouse phone where his hand was like kind of,
Oh, yeah.
you put the receiver on Mickey's hand.
Exactly.
Or that transparent looking phone where you see all the insides of it. It
That
was like
the
clear.
coolest.
Yeah, chicks had that one though.
Dude, there's a
Yeah, that was for
story-
chicks.
They did.
There's a story of like this container ship that like the containers like fell off of it in the 80s, and it was full of those phones of who did I just say?
Garfield.
Garfield phones?
Garfield phones, and they're still washing up on shore today. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Got another lemonade lawsuit. It's been filed against Panera Bread this time around. It's a Rhode Island woman who drank 2.5 of their charged lemonades and now claims that she has long-term heart complications from that. Says she was an athlete who worked out all the time, had no medical conditions, and that she bought it thinking it was, quote, clean and plant-based. But now she gets heart palpitations, dizziness on the regular, along with brain fog. This is according to her. Body shakes and weakness. So she's suing Panera for negligence and fraud and breach of implied warranties.
And one person brings a lawsuit against, like Electric Lemonade in this
Right.
case.
Yeah, this is now
And then
the,
everybody is going after
the
it.
third.
And she has all these symptoms that you
From-
just have to take her word for
Yeah.
it.
From
Right,
2.5
yeah.
I would love
charged
to,
lemonades.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the numbers if sales have increased,
Because
because of
people
all the
are aware of it now.
because it kind of makes me want to try it.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, think about all this stuff like No-Dos and Jolt. Speaking
Yeah.
back in the day stuff.
Exactly.
I drink all that
You're
red
like,
line.
what? It's got 17 times the caffeine? You wanted to try it.
Sign me
need it.
up. Who cares about palpitations?
Yeah.
So that's the latest one.
All right, thank you very much, Greg Gorey.
You got it.
Quick break. More Woody Shows next. Hang on.